Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. So today we are working on another apartment and we are making it for a teen mom and 2 under 2. We have 2 little girls and I just think it's the most adorable little thing ever, so that's what we're working on today. It is a very pink apartment, but you know, as I said, I really like using pink in-game. I don't particularly like pink in real life, but I think it really works in-game, so that's what we're doing today. So, first off, we're working on the floor plan and just adding in some windows that we can place wherever we want now, which is glorious. And then we move on to the doors. I usually do this part off camera, but I thought I'd show what I do just because, you know, part of the process and all. I kind of like watching like every little bit that somebody does, especially as a builder myself. It's kind of interesting to see how other people, you know, go about the whole process and how you lay it out and what colour swatches you use and whatnot. So that is what we're doing. I did decide to make the lounge slightly higher than the kitchen area because I kind of thought it needed a bit more, I don't know, not really depth, I don't know what the word is, but you know, a bit more character to it. I didn't want it to just be all one flat surface, so that is what we are doing at the moment. And then we moved on to the kitchen living space. So everything is very pink, as I said. I think it turned out really nicely. I really like how everything kind of like flows together. I did try and put the fridge at the other end of the room because I did want to include some, what's it called, postcards, but you have to have the fridge on the line of the square and it was sticking out a bit too far either way, so I decided against that. But I do like including that because it kind of makes me feel a bit more like, I don't know, it just feels a bit more realistic in my opinion, to be honest. I did struggle a little bit with the island countertop section because I never know how to do it properly. It's something that I'm fairly new to. I don't do it all that often, but I'm enjoying learning how to do different layouts for the island. But as you can see, they kind of weren't like adding up, so I did decide to go for this like curved section instead because they kind of looked a bit odd. With the like brown and some of them weren't brown and I don't know, so we got there in the end. I did decide to keep the bar stools not clip-in because I kind of felt like it was too far apart. You'd have to move them if you were going to use this apartment. The middle one is functional, the ones either side aren't, but you could easily just clip them to the countertop, so you know, all is well. So now we're just adding in some clutter to the kitchen. I wanted it to feel like a teen mom who's in school. She's kind of, you know, still in high school, maybe she's in university, who knows, but I want it to feel very like teen friendly but also kid friendly because she's got little ones. So I did try and make it kind of the best of all worlds. I was going to say both worlds, but she's got a baby and a toddler, so you know, there's 3 of them here. So I did try and make it feel as fitting to all of them as possible, but I think it turned out really nicely. I did struggle a little bit with the clipping of the curtains. It didn't want to go where I wanted it to, so I did end up alt placing it slightly away from the window, which is kind of frustrating, but it worked out okay in the end. But you know, I would have preferred if it had clipped properly, but hey ho, it's fine. I'll pretend it's fine. It's really not. My like perfectionist brain is screaming, but you know, it's fine. So now we move on to the lounge area. I really like the sofa. I've always loved the sofa. It's from the Paranormal stuff pack. I think that it's just, it doesn't suit paranormal at all, which is why I love it, because when I bought the pack I was like, I'm literally buying it for the sofa, like, you know, I love it. I love that we've got a pink and mint combination. I did decide to triple layer the rugs. I did try this one but it wasn't working, it kept glitching out of the apartment, so I used 3 different rugs and layered it. I kind of felt like, you know, she would be a little bit more experimental with her design choices because she's still quite young, so I did go ahead and add kind of a lot of patterns which probably don't work together, but you know, it turned out fine. So then we just added in some stuff for the toddler, and I did use this TV thing, what's it called, from Modern Luxe Kit, that's the one. I think it's really cool how it looks like a picture frame but it's actually a TV, so that was exciting. I haven't used that before. My gosh, if I could talk that would be great. I did decide to go ahead and add these blocks to the table. Obviously they won't be functional, but I kind of thought it was quite cool to have something that kind of looked like the toddler had been playing with. I know that when I was younger I had these like chunky blocks, me and my cousin did, that were in this like big plasticky see-through bag and they were all different colours, and I used to love that. My nan used to have like a big bag of them for both of us because we were like 7 months apart, I think we are. So when we were little, that's what we used to play with a lot. So it kind of reminded me of that. So that was a little bit of my own little world in there. And I haven't actually done that before, so I thought it was quite nice to do something a little bit different. And yeah, so we are just adding in the rest of the cluttered items for this room. I wanted to make sure that it felt as cluttered as possible. So I did include like as much stuff as possible. I kind of finished the room off and then was like, right, what else can we add? And as you can see here, I tried to add stuff to the fridge, but I was like, no, it's sticking out too far, it looks silly, so I decided against it. And then I thought, well, you know, she's in school probably, she probably got a little toddler who's in nursery, so I did go ahead and add these backpacks to the back of the chairs, and I gave the toddler a little backpack and downsized the adult-sized backpack. That was a mouthful. So yeah, that is all for this cute little space. I think that is really sweet. I'll definitely be playing in this apartment myself when I do have toddlers and infants. And yeah, so now we move on to the toddler's bedroom. I think this room is adorable. It's so sweet. I love the wallpaper. I did decide to use some stuff from I think part of it is base game possibly, and part of it is from For Rent. I forgot that we had different shades of wall colouring. Sorry, oh, there we go. That wasn't comfortable, my leg clicked very badly, but oh well, all is well. So yeah, I did forget that we had those colours from For Rent, so I did go ahead and include those in the wallpaper, which is quite nice for a change. We've got a different shade of pink and purple. I do use Pastel Pop an awful lot, so I was like, you know, it's nice to have a bit of a different shade. It was kind of clipping with the bed in the corner, so I did change the direction of the toddler bed because it kept jumping up. Because the lounge is a higher level, so it was like, you know, jumping up a next level, so I did change it around a little bit. The window, I thought I'd glitched, it hadn't, it was just a darker shade, but you know, all is well. So I did go ahead and add in some high school years rugs because I kind of thought it was more fitting for a little toddler's room. I thought it was really sweet, and of course pink. And then I was like, you know, we need some sort of bookshelf. I didn't want to put one on the wall, so I did kind of like alt place the bookshelf and some craft stuff onto her dressing table. It's not really a dressing table, but a little cupboard then, shall we say. And I did alt place a pillow from Little Campus Kit onto her bed because it was yellow before and it wasn't really matching the room, so I did include this little table to put her craft stuff and her books on, which I thought was quite sweet as well. And it's got little bunnies on it, like how adorable. So that did take quite a bit of fiddling around to get it in the right place, but we got there in the end, all as well. But I just really like this room, to be honest. I don't really know what else specifically to say about it, but I just think the clutter is really gorgeous. I just think it's a really nice space. It can easily be adapted for an older child as well, and I just think it's really cute. So that's all there is to say about that, really. My only problem with this apartment is that I couldn't fit in a bath, so they'll have to like wash them in the sink or something. That's kind of annoying, but it's fine. It isn't, but it is. It'll have to be. I did try and think of a way to expand the bathroom a little bit, but then it would have just either clipped into her bedroom, which I'd already decorated, or the lounge, and it wasn't gonna work. So I did decide to keep it as it was. It was a very small bathroom, not much to do in there. And then we moved on to the mum's the mum's bedroom. I did go with this kind of peachy colour, peach and yellow kind of vibe. I like how this turned out. I did decide to add a lot of clutter into her, like underneath of her dresser. I tend not to go all out and do that, but I kind of felt like it needed more stuff, you know. It's a small apartment, it's not too big, so I kind of felt like she'd have a lot of stuff, maybe for school, or, you know, backup supplies for her kids, or I don't know, you know, stuff like that. So I did give her her own TV as well, so she's got some personal time to herself if she needs a break from all of the chaos. Maybe when the kids are gone to bed, she can come and like relax in here or something. I don't know, that was the vibe I was thinking. And yeah, that's all there really is to this room, really. I tried to add in some cute little cupcake artwork as well, and a mirror. The cupcake art is from Tiny Living, I think. This mirror is base game, the lights are base game. I think the mirror is also base game. There's a lot of base game in here, which is cool. I don't usually use much. And then we've got Nifty Knitting, little teddies on the bed, which I thought were quite cute. Maybe her past partner, or maybe her partner did give them to her. Maybe he just doesn't live with her or something. And then we finished the room off with a Pastel Pop rug. I didn't really know what colour I wanted. I did try the yellow, but it wasn't really fitting what I wanted, so we went with the purple in the end to kind of like contrast the yellow. And then we moved on to the final bedroom of the little girls, little infant girls. I love this room. The yellow is kind of an odd colour. It's not something I would usually choose. It's kind of a bit circus-esque, but I quite like it. It's a very small room, but you know, it's fine for a little baby, so I thought it was really sweet. I definitely really enjoyed making this apartment, and that's always good. When you're enjoying it, then you know, hopefully your audience enjoy it too. So I was really excited to show you guys this build today. And yes, so I am going to end the voiceover by here for today, guys. I really hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're sunny and happy and everything where you are. It was finally sunny here in Britain. It's a little bit, well, a tad warmer. I'm not freezing anymore, just a bit cold. But yeah, I will be live later on this evening, so I hope to see you over on Twitch. I will post up in my community tab, and I hope to see you all there. Come say hey and hang out, and we'll be doing my Let's Play, so that'll be fun. So yes, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you guys later on. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
In the late night with the city lights, keep you safe and sound, always stick around.